Types of workers. Every workplace has the same characters. No matter where you work, I guarantee you've met at least one of these people, and maybe you are one of them. Comment down below if you can relate to any of these, if you are one of these, or if you have some of these people at your workplace. So let's break it down. The master slacker. Right, I don't know how, but this worker's always getting away from where he's supposed to be. You can never find them, and I have no clue how they get away with it every time. Like, they'll always be out for a smoke, a drink, gone to the toilet, or caught up in other work. And they'll always have that little extra 5-10 minutes on their break too, because they didn't realise the time. The straggler. This is the one that's always late. Like, it's actually kind of comical, because it no longer becomes a concern when they're late. They just rock up like 10 minutes into the shift like nothing happened. What's funny as well is that people will make bets when the guy's going to show up, and expect them to be starting later than the said time on the rota. Now we've got the yapper. If you see this one at work, you either need to make a run for it, or you'll be stuck in an unskippable cutscene. You'll be trapped into listening to this person talk at you for ages, and you can just never get your work done. The most common things that you'll keep replying with are phrases like, yeah, fair enough, no way, because you just can't keep listening to them, and you're just trying to get away and just trying to end the conversation. The super chill manager. Now, this is everyone's favourite manager to be on shift with. They're way too nice, but they don't need to be. They just let anything go. We do love these ones. The sick day specialist. This is the one who calls in sick for every shift. And honestly, with these workers, you'll just forget that they work there, because they'll just be phoning in sick to every single shift, and they basically just don't exist at the workplace. The frontline fire starter. This is the one that starts arguments with customers. These workers will stick to their guns and actually kind of respect it, even though the customer is always right. Sometimes at work, we'll get the most unreasonable customers ever, and they'll just start verbally abusing our staff. And when one of the workers argue back, it's incredible, because the customers never expect to actually be hit with some realism. The job hopper. This is the one that we never really get to know very well. They just come in for like one shift, they never come back, and they just go. Like, did we put them off the job? I have no idea. The law enforcer. This worker always makes sure to go by the book, which is completely fine with me. But when they put it on others trying to make them go by it, it gets really annoying. And these people tend to be the snitches as well, who will tell the managers that things aren't going how they should be. Unnecessary, really, isn't it? Now we've got the backseat manager. Now this is the manager that complains about everything, but they do nothing to help. Like, it's just another annoying type of worker where they love to moan, but they won't do anything constructive to fix the issue. And if they do try and fix the issue, they often end up just creating another issue in the process anyway. They're just really hypocritical. The ghost. Now, who actually is that worker? Like, it's just a complete mystery. They've been coming to work for years, always seeing them, but I have no idea what their job title actually is. They're just there, and they go home. I'm leaving soon. This is the one that always claims they have a new job lined up, and they're just waiting for those final processes to go on, and then they can finish and leave. But realistically, everyone knows they are not leaving anytime soon. The caffeine addict. Now, no matter the weather, this worker always has a coffee or an energy drink in their hand upon arrival. They can't go a minute of the day without caffeine. They're always going back, get them down them. Caffeine. The gossiper. Now, it's pretty obvious, really, isn't it? The one who just somehow knows every little thing about everyone. They know all the drama, and they'll go around telling everyone about it. The diversity checkbox. Now, there's always that one worker who's different to everyone else, and it's usually race. That's me, by the way. But it can be other things, like part of LGBT or something like that. The broken record. Now, this is quite a funny one. It's the one that just says the same thing every time you see him. We have one at our workplace, and every time you say hello, he just goes, "Had enough yet?" Every time you see him, it's hilarious. You also get the ones when you ask them how they are, and they always say something like, "Oh, could be better if I was at home," or something like that. The creep. Now, I can't stand these ones. You never trust them, and they're always just really weird, awkward, and eerily quiet. Or questionably loud sometimes as well. The mute. These ones are so quiet, there's not really much to talk about at them. They just come and do their shift basically in silence, and then just go home. The bullied one. There's always that one worker who just gets bullied as a joke. They'll always be getting roasted somehow, and they just play along, like, but I kind of feel bad for this one. The veteran. That concerningly old worker. This one takes the workplace till they die, seriously. For real though, like, how long can they actually keep going before they leave? Surely it's soon. Finally, we have the permanent worker. This is the worker who claims they will leave eventually, but we all know they're just too comfortable in the job and they're never going to leave. They'll be stuck there forever. Hopefully I covered enough of these. Let me know if you can relate. Thanks for watching.